What is going on, amazing people of YouTube? Welcome back to the Beat of KC. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be talking about HUMBL again because they continue to do things that are extremely important in this movement forward in all kinds of different avenues. Whether it is Web3, whether it is NFTs, whether it is an app that is going to be absolutely amazing, or the pieces of information we're going to be talking about today. I appreciate you guys clicking on this video, whether you are here to support this company and find out more information, or you're here to get ammunition and bash this company. Either way, I appreciate you clicking on this video. We are going to be talking about how Grasshopper Bank is preparing for growth on banking as a service and fintech integration. This was an article written by TreasuryPrime.com, and it was put together by Daisy Lynn, who is the head content creator over there. This was distributed on May 12th, so I'm excited to really talk about that and jump in and tell you how HUMBL is connected to this. We also got a date release for Web3, and we're going to kind of jump into that. Got a little bit of information from Brian Foote, so we're going to break that down as well. So if you're interested in HUMBL and you're interested in these subjects, I suggest you stay tuned right after this. But you guys know how we do it. Before we really start diving into the meat and potatoes and the thickness of this article, I ask that you guys smash that subscribe button, as it helps out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. It lets it know that you're interested in the content and you want to keep pushing this thing out. I ask that you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, as it helps out tremendously. Lets me know that you guys are interested in the content, and it shows that you support what is going on over here at the Beat of KC. And also make sure you guys comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Is this good content? Are you interested in it? Do you like HUMBL? What is going on? And then finally, of course, this isn't financial information. There really isn't a whole lot of financial information in here. This is just providing information. So just wanted to make sure I clarified, this is not any form of financial information. I'm just providing content on a company that is trying to do some amazing things when it comes to technology and everything like that. So again, I appreciate you supporting this channel. So we're going to jump in and immediately start talking about this article that was written by Treasury Prime. Again, Grasshopper Bank is preparing for growth on banking as a service and fintech integration. It was written by Daisy Lynn, the head content creator over there. So she starts out, says, Grasshopper Bank has focused on innovation from the time it was founded 3 years ago. Similar to Silicon Valley Bank and Square One Bank, the company offers banking services to tech startups and venture capital firms. And when CEO Mike Butler and Chief Digital Officer Chris Tremont, along with other key additions, joined the bank as executives last year, they started to think about how to take the bank to the next level. Well, this sounds very similar to, honestly, how HUMBL has kind of ran their business. They're honest, they have a plan, they know exactly what they're trying to accomplish, and they really started putting teams together, acquiring things that are important, and they're attacking that vision. So it continues to say, venture banking is a unique business and can scale more quickly when you pair it with complementary teams in the fintech and business banking space. And so that's where the opportunity came for a few of us to join the team and say, okay, the vision is still here, the mission is the same, but we have to grow our offering, said Tremont. Tremont and Butler joined from Radius Bank, which they sold to Lending Club. And they came to Grasshopper with a plan to expand the bank into digital business banking and banking as a service. It's kind of different because I'm used to saying SaaS, software as a service. Now I got to say BaaS, I guess, BaaS. Very interesting. Now this is going to tie in with FIS Bank, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. So the question might be, well, how does Grasshopper and HUMBL tie together? Well, I'm here to tell you. So earlier this year, Grasshopper has decided to move to a new core and was evaluating various options. Our vision was clear. We wanted to better serve our business, fintech, and embedded finance clients, said Tremont. Grasshopper ultimately chose the FIS core business when combined with Treasury Prime's BaaS solution banking as a solution. They determined that it can help them go to production with fintechs and enterprises faster than any other option, while also being the most cost effective. Important. FIS is one of the top 3 companies powering community banks in the US through core banking and payment platforms. Knowing the Treasury Prime FIS integration was underway was part of the reason why we selected FIS as our core provider, said Tremont. There is a big revenue opportunity for all parties involved by getting this right. Pay attention to that because we're going to lead into exactly what we're going to talk about. And so having FIS directly involved with these integrations will make things a lot smoother as we start to onboard more clients, he said. Already, Grasshopper, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen, has signed up its first fintech client, HUMBL, a Web3 blockchain company with both consumer and commercial divisions through Treasury Prime's APIs. The fintech leverages Grasshopper's bank services across its user base. Guys, that's absolutely incredible information. Treasury Prime also tweeted after this information dropped in an article, and basically what they were saying is, how does Grasshopper Bank open checking accounts for small businesses in less than 10 minutes? And obviously they put the thinking emoji. Next they said, by taking advantage of newly minted Treasury Prime and FIS global partnership. They then continued down below saying, choosing the FIS core and pairing it with Treasury Prime's API means new financial services get to market at an unprecedented speed, and also means integrating with fintechs at a breakneck speed. HUMBL Pay is one of them. So I think that's absolutely huge information for HUMBL, and again, another asset that is going to just help this company continue to progress forward. I really think that they are starting to encompass a lot of things, and it's going to start to make sense here before we know it. Honestly, I tweeted yesterday, and the reason why I said what I said is I think that there really is a lot of information that could be generated from a lot of this news breaks that are coming out, but due to the fact that HUMBL is still in a quiet period, I think that they're excited to the fact that news is dropping. That's positive news. That's really a positive direction. But I think once they're out of the quiet period, I think that they can elaborate a lot more and explain the ties and the connections on their end versus just it being put out there and kind of, I guess, dissected or looked at how people view it. Or when the time comes, HUMBL and anyone that can speak on it will be able to really provide you the in-depth analysis to why these precision moves are being made, and I think that's what's important. This just aids in exactly what's moving forward when it comes to the fintech aspect, the technology aspect. I'm sure it's going to aid in a lot of things that HUMBL Pay is going to be involved with, and really it's just going to aid in the app that is really kind of evolving in its own. So a very exciting time for HUMBL, and very exciting information really for all these companies that are involved. An absolute loaded tweet comes from CEO Brian Foote as he says, #Search3 launches on May 31st, 2022. Web3/decentralization pathways will mean more personal control of your data, content, monetization, and digital assets versus centralized exchange. #HUMBL, #Web3, #blockchain. Guys, I'm sure that they really want to elaborate on this because this is a huge monumental time for this company. I mean, Search3 is going to be a huge piece for this, I guess you could say, business model and how they want to continue moving forward with everything that they're trying to accomplish. I'm sure that there's so much information that they want to drop, but due to the fact that they are in a quiet period, they can't, and this is probably the amount of information that they are legally allowed to provide. I can't wait for us to get that S1 because I really think that there's just going to be a huge overflow, a cascading waterfall of just information that's going to come. And it's going to really support everything that we've been seeing, because as HUMBL Nation, as people who are looking from the outside in, we really do get excited about this information, but there's still a lot that we're trying to figure out as investors, as people who are just excited for the business, want to partake in being a part of the app, HUMBL Pay, NFTs, Web3, you know, whatever it may be. There's a lot of things that we're trying to still kind of dissect as people from the outside looking in. And when we really start getting that information, it's going to make much more sense. Not that it doesn't, but it's going to be a lot more clear, and visions are going to of where this company's going, what they're trying to accomplish even more is going to make sense for people who are maybe on the fence or questioning what is going on. So I'm beyond excited for what they're accomplishing. I'm excited for still getting information from CEO Brian Foote. And again, this community is phenomenal, guys. If you're not a part of, you know, the things that go on Twitter at night, whether it's the group meetings or just the amount of people that are covering this from multiple platforms, I think that's just what's exciting too. And really, it's built a family. And yeah, it's called HUMBL Nation, but it could also be called the HUMBL family, honestly. And so a little soapbox, little rant there, but that's the information for today's video. Again, I appreciate you swinging by and checking out this video on HUMBL. Again, make sure you guys smash that like button. It helps out with the algorithm. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, as it does let me know that you guys enjoy the content and you want me to keep providing it more and more. And also comment down below, as I do enjoy reading your guys' comments. It also helps me in some of the video aspects, some of the things you're wanting to hear. So make sure you guys hit me up in the comment section. And as always, and I truly mean it, have a good day.